I just got this fragrance in the mail last night and I wanted to open it so bad, but you all know I like to share my first impressions of fragrances with you. So today I'm going to be sharing with you my thoughts on Kilian Love Don't Be Shy Extreme. If you're interested in hearing my thoughts on it, then just keep watching. Before we get into the fragrance, let me quickly introduce myself. My name is Ayesha. I make videos about fragrance, beauty, luxury, and lifestyle. If those are things you're into, please make sure you go ahead and subscribe to my channel. And if you are a returning subscriber, hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. So this video is a part of my Love, Like, or Let Down series. If you've never seen one of these videos on my channel, it's basically where I give you all my very first impression. So I open the fragrance on camera with you all, tell you what I think about it initially, wear it for a few days, and come back within the very same video to tell you if it was a love, a like, or a let down for me. I really enjoy doing these videos, but these videos don't always get a lot of views on my channel. It's not like I do videos just for views, but when I make a video and take the time to like really test the product out and then come on here and review it, it is work for me. Although it's work that I enjoy, it is like a lot of effort goes into that. So please make sure if you do enjoy these videos that you like them and that you share them. I'm not trying to be a YouTube star or anything, but when I see people liking and sharing my stuff, to me that lets me know that, hey, people like this and it's not just a waste of your time to continue doing it. So hopefully y'all know what I mean. Anyway, off that, so let's get to this fragrance. Today we're going to be talking about Love Don't Be Shy Extreme by Kilian. You see, I haven't even opened my box yet. I do own the original Love Don't Be Shy. So when I heard about this one, I did want to pick it up. However, I had some reservations about it, and so I didn't pick it up immediately. I waited for a sale, so I was able to get this for $50 off on Neiman Marcus. Unfortunately, that sale is over, but I did post it about it on my YouTube community tab to let you guys know about it. So hopefully if you were interested, you got it at that time too. But anyway, I went ahead and picked it up since I had the opportunity to get $50 off on it. So let's open this. So this fragrance comes in the traditional Kilian box that they do now. Most of the fragrances that Kilian comes out with now do not come with the coffins anymore. They switched over to just a cardboard box. I like the boxes. I do have a couple coffins and I really thought the coffins were a nice touch, but I don't need them either. Like, I don't actually use them, but I do hold on to them. So yeah, box is nice. Let's open it up. Inside, the fragrance sits in there, and then this is a card that I think tells you a little bit about the fragrance or either about the Kilian house. So this is what the bottle looks like. I love the presentation. I don't own any white bottles from Kilian yet, so I'm super excited to get this one. I always feel like these are really hard to take out of the packaging, so let me do that off camera real quick. All right, so we got the bottle out. This is what the bottle looks like. It's absolutely gorgeous. It's the typical Kilian bottle. Like I said, this one is white. It has the artwork here on the side that I really love about Kilian, and this juice is yellow. Unlike the original Love Don't Be Shy juice, mine is like a red color. I know some of the newer versions look more of an orange color, but mine is a like dark, kind of like a dark red color. So here we are. I am so excited. Let me get my little tester strip and spray that first. All right, so I got my tester. Okay, smells like the original Love Don't Be Shy. I definitely still smell that marshmallow. I still smell orange blossom. This smells like the original to me. I'm kind of surprised. So I guess I'll need to let this develop and see. I'm sure it's gonna change. It's already changing. More florals are definitely coming out now. All right, let's get this on my skin. Okay, we're all sprayed up. And like I said, this definitely smells like the original so far. But on my skin, I feel like the florals are definitely coming out faster than they did on the paper. I mean, I know orange blossom is a floral, but I guess I'm thinking about the rose that's in this fragrance. That's starting to come out a bit. Even though, in my opinion, is not distinct as a rose. I know it's rose because I've read about this fragrance and I remember that. But to me, when I smell it, it kind of is a non-distinct floral scent, if that makes sense. Like that portion of it. But to me, right now, the marshmallow and orange blossom still really takes over the scent. But I can definitely smell the rose kind of competing with the orange blossom, if that makes sense. So I'm gonna let this dry down for just a quick second and I'll be right back. So I'm back. It's been about 5 or 10 minutes and I definitely can smell the difference now in my skin. So to me, this smells like marshmallow, rose, and orange blossom still. However, the rose has definitely come more to the forefront and become more prominent than the orange blossom at this point. But I can still smell the orange blossom in this. So, and I do think the rose is more of it's a fresher take on rose in my opinion. It smells more like a natural rose. It definitely does not smell like it's too mature or, yeah, it definitely smells like more of a fresher rose. So as of right now, after just wearing this for 10 minutes and smelling it for the very first time, I think this fragrance is sitting at a like for me, but a high level like. So I will come back to you guys in about 3 days. For you, it'll just be a couple seconds because it will be within the same video. So make sure you continue to watch. But I'll wear this fragrance for about 3 days and then come back and let you know my full-blown thoughts on it and let you know at that time if it ends up being a love, a like, or a letdown for me. So just keep watching. So I'm back and it's been about a week since I filmed the first portion of this video. So now we're going to get into the nitty gritty about Love Don't Be Shy Extreme. So the smell, we kind of already talked about how it smells at first. So initially what I get is a lot of orange blossom, marshmallow with a tiny bit of floral. But as the fragrance begins to dry down, more of the floral does start coming out. Now I know that it's rose. However, initially I just smell some sort of non-distinct floral, a very pretty one, but I couldn't pick out rose at first. As we get into the deeper dry down of this fragrance, it does change, and then I start smelling more rose, more marshmallow with the orange blossom in the background. So I do still smell that distinct, like, sweet orange blossom that Love Don't Be Shy is known for. However, in this extreme version, that rose really starts to come out at the dry down of the fragrance. I think this fragrance is definitely a feminine fragrance. It could possibly be unisex, but I think it smells very feminine in my opinion. So for this fragrance, I actually get pretty moderate to high projection. Every time I've worn this fragrance, I've gotten a compliment on it, which makes me know that people around me can smell it. So I've gotten compliments from my job, from my husband, from random strangers. Now, again, I've been wearing this like pretty much non-stop. So I've been out places and people have complimented me on it. So there's pretty good projection for it. As far as longevity, it does last a long time in my opinion. On my skin, I get probably about 8 hours out of this fragrance, but I would say it stops projecting and turns into more of a skin scent around this 5 to 6 hour mark. Now, also with that, I do want to say that I do overspray this fragrance. Not a ridiculous amount, but I do spray it more than, let's say, 5 to 8 times, as I do with typically all of my fragrances. So where would I wear this fragrance? I actually think this fragrance can work in a variety of situations. I definitely think that it's light enough, although it is a sweet fragrance, I definitely think it's light enough to wear in the summer and in the spring. In my opinion, that's how I'm probably gonna wear this, because although it's like a sweet gourmand, that the freshness of the rose in this fragrance really helps to uplift it so that it doesn't become overpowering. We've had up and down weather the past week or so, but we've had some days where it's been over 80 like today. And I've never felt like this was too much on me. I was a little bit worried about that, but I definitely think that this will work well for warm weather. But I also think you could wear it during the cold weather. But because I have the original, I would probably wear that one during the cold weather as opposed to this one. And as far as places I would wear this fragrance, pretty much anywhere where I want it to smell bomb. So I've worn this to work, but I think it's like really kind of flirty and feminine. So I would like to wear it like for brunch or a day date. I wouldn't typically wear this on a night date just because I have heavier scents that I prefer to wear at night. But if you have a smaller collection, I definitely think you could wear this for a night date as well. But for me, this would be perfect for a day date, brunch, something fun and something where I want to feel flirty and feminine. How unique is this fragrance? This is a flanker, so I'm going to say that it's not extremely unique. However, I do think that although there are many fragrances that play on orange blossom and marshmallow and vanilla and just sweet orange blossom fragrances, I do think that there is still something about Love Don't Be Shy Extreme and the regular Love Don't Be Shy, let's just throw it in there, that stand out, that are different. So I think this fragrance is not the most unique, but it's still unique enough in my collection anyway. I haven't smelled anything that smells exactly like this particular fragrance. So because this is a flanker, I think it's quite obvious that it's going to compare to the original Love Don't Be Shy by Kilian. Now my bottle is the old bottle, the black bottle. Right now it does come in the white bottle. But this formulation, I have heard, is a bit deeper and a bit more long lasting. I have not smelled the newer version, so I really can't speak on that, but just comparing it to the old version, they are pretty similar. However, I do think the rose is definitely more apparent in this at dry down, and I do think that this is a lighter fragrance than the original Love. So I can do a head-to-head comparison of these two fragrances in a separate video if you would like, but I don't want to make this video so long going on and on about how these two are different. This is a review of just this particular fragrance, so I don't want to spend too much time on this one. But if you want me to do a head-to-head like breakdown on which one I would prefer and that type of thing, let me know, and I definitely can do that in a separate video. So for this video, I'm kind of switching it up a little bit. I usually talk about if I think the fragrance is worth the price at this point. However, we are asking that because I just feel like that's such a personal statement, and I can't tell you if something is worth the price. That's up to you and your budget and what you think is worth the price. So instead, I will just tell you guys the price and then move on. So this fragrance for 50 milliliters retails for $275. This is brand new, so you're probably not going to be able to find it on any discounter site, but I was able to pick this up with a coupon from Neiman Marcus. So I would say if you want it, keep an eye out for coupons to, like, I think they have it at Nordstrom now, they have it at Saks, Neiman's, Sephora, all those places. So just keep an eye out for a promo code from any one of those places when they run their little sales. So we are at the end here, and if you guys watch these videos normally, then you probably know I want you to tell me, what do you think I'm going to say about this fragrance? Is this fragrance a love? Is it a like? Or is it a letdown? I will give you a few seconds. Put your answer down below. No peeking. All right, y'all have your answers? Okay, this fragrance for me is a love. I love it. I love it. I wasn't sure about this fragrance at first because, you know, I have the original Love and I don't need two bottles that smell exactly the same. But as I wore this, I just really fell in love with it because it's light enough that I feel like I can wear this year round. I live in a hot climate, so sometimes it's hard for me to wear like super gourmand, super sweet scents and not feel like overwhelmed. But with this one, I don't feel that way. I love it. And I'm not a huge fan of rose, which is why I was a little bit hesitant about purchasing this in the first place. But I think in here it's done in a very fresh way, and then mixed with that sweetness of the marshmallow, it all just flows together really, really well. And I'm happy to say I love. Super corny, right? Anyway, if you guys have this fragrance, let us know in the comments down below. Was it a love, like, or a letdown for you? Is this a fragrance that is on your wish list? Is this something that you think you're going to get eventually, or you just don't see the hype in it? Let us know that down below. If you've made it this far in the video and you enjoyed it, please make sure you go ahead and give it a thumbs up. That really helps me out. Also, if you're not following me on Instagram, please do it now. And if you're not subscribed, please go ahead and do that now. Don't forget, if you want to see a full-on battle between these two fragrances, let me know and I will be happy to make that video. I'm probably gonna make it anyway, but just let me know. When you guys tell me what you want to see, that kind of bumps it up my video making list. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I enjoyed making it, and I will see you in my next one. Bye.